We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, Big Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is, as you saw from KFC, the Quainal. They're finally trying to get into the spice game a little bit, trying to back their way into it. This is the Mango Habanero Saucy Nuggets. And this is a 10-piece. They're part of the thing with, as I recall, like Pepsi and Pizza Hut and Taco Bell and so on. And I think those guys are interested in the sort of so-called spicy trend. But the one that you would expect, KFC, they just are not, I guess, moving towards it in the same way that a lot of the other places out there are. But, I mean, these look okay. I have not ever, this is the first KFC I probably had in maybe a decade. I don't hardly ever go to KFC. And the only thing I really liked there was their crispy strip wrap things, and I think they did away with those a while ago. Even when they had those, I didn't go there very regularly. A friend of mine said he couldn't feel their chicken, and I think that is probably the best description of my viewpoint towards them as well. So, it is all, you can see it is all white meat and so on as well. So we might as well just get on into this thing and see if these are any good. Very sweet. Oh, wow. Pretty tender. There's a lot of mango flavoring in this, oddly enough. Wow, wow, wow. They're, you can kind of see it a little bit better there. This is a quite good tasting sauce. Heat is very minimal so far. I'm going to give this a default 1 at the moment, but we'll see if we can. I'm trying to get all of this out because I really like this sauce. It's very sweet. It's very vibrant. It does taste like they did a great job here of having something that you can get the flavor of mangoes from. Despite myself, I'm going to say I'm somewhat impressed by this. Especially for fast food. Chicken chunks are nice and tender. I don't really have a complaint here, I don't think. I mean, I'm not expecting these things to be scorching or anything like that. The flavor here is really, it is quite sweet. It's a bit on the sugary side. So, if that's not what you want out of your mango habanero, you might not like this as much, but mango flavor is there. Little flavor of the habanero. A little bit of the heat. Very nicely done. I am pretty shocked at this. Taco Bell had, was it a Reaper Ranch or something like that? And this is certainly no blazing anything, but I've given up expecting that from Change. I don't think Change are ever going to do that. But there is I mean, it's a default one for heat. They definitely chose more of a focus on flavor here. Why they chose mango as opposed to pineapple, I don't know. I've done a lot of mango habanero stuff this year, though, with more to come, including, which you'll see in the weeks ahead, an actual habanero mango. So the fruit itself, but these things kind of, you know, they go in cycles. For a long time, it was pineapple habanero, and there still is a fair amount of those out there. But I feel like I've seen more habanero mangoes in terms of sauces than maybe any other fruit pairing out there. And they, you know, they go great together. They can go really good. This one, I would say, is a very nice hot sauce, or could be, if it actually had more heat. Heat here is just, it is so minimal. I can't help but be somewhat disappointed by that. It's a default one. I will give it that. There are little pinpricks of heat again. It's fine for a chain. They definitely put in some good effort here. There's all sauce that's left. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm just saying, if it were a hot sauce, for me, I would prefer it stepped on quite a bit more than this. I guess we'll leave it there. The bowl, that is. So, the breading appears to be more towards their original recipe. The original recipe is fine. I wish these would have been the same coating as the extra crispy. Actually, I don't even know if that still exists. If it does exist, that is by far the better one. And that one's a bit more similar, actually, to what I consider the current leader in the chicken restaurant world, which is Popeyes. So, yeah, what can I say? Pleasantly surprised here from KFC. Uh-oh, is my display not working? Pleasantly surprised by KFC. What can I say? Flavor is on point. Very good flavor. Is it the best mango habanero I've ever had? No. But it is a very, very good one, especially considering it's fast food and a chain restaurant. Heat, default 1. We're really not ever going to get higher than a 1. Let's just be reasonable here. For outside of some of the boutique chicken places like Dave's Hot Chicken, and you can check out, I've done a few things of theirs. Outside of some of the boutique stuff like that, you're really not ever going to get past a legit 1. This certainly doesn't. This is a very strong default 1, but it is, to me, not particularly challenging. It is well flavored, much more sweet, and with an emphasis and a focus on the mango, more so than the heat. But it's only a habanero, so it's not ever going to be like blazing anyway. Like habaneros are only going to get so hot. So, but for all that, I would say they did a really, really nice job with this. I'm quite pleased with this product here. These 10 nuggets were about $6. I think a pretty solid deal. And you can get a combination with the biscuit and I think fries or a side or something and a drink for like $11, which is respectable, I guess. It's not too far out of line with a lot of other stuff out there, but they have 5 other flavors. The other 4 are not, I don't think, meant to be hot, so I just kind of stuck with the one that I thought was. And they were doing their Nashville hot thing for a while, and I had that probably 3 or 4 different restaurants before I just finally gave up on it. It was not a pleasant experience when it first came out, and it was certainly pretty far from hot. But this one I was quite a bit hotter than I remember that being. And this one is definitely enough to certainly make you take notice. But again, flavor is the story here, and full credit where it's due. I go into most of these fast food things expecting to be disappointed, and I'm always pleased when I'm not. And this was actually, kind of impressive given that I went in with admittedly low expectations, but I will say what they put out here was very nice. So yeah, I would say give their Saucy Nugs a try, and if you if you like the fruit-based sweet hots, their mango habanero sauce is pretty solid, and we'll just leave it there. So that was the KFC mango habanero saucy nuggets. Now go forward in peace to serve the flame.